Welcome to the end of Giant Monster Week 3. This is what we've been leading up to, Jurassic World. I'm going to be honest, I didn't have high hopes for this movie. A lot of the ideas they showed in the trailers seemed like ideas that would have been in early drafts of the movie, but would have been cut out later on. Raptors that are trained like hunting dogs, a new dinosaur that was made from different animals put together, the park is actually open now, all very far-fetched ideas to me. Well, after seeing the movie, in a nutshell, what a silly movie this was. The new dinosaur I thought was interesting at least. Her higher intelligence was an interesting plot point. One thing I didn't like about her was her look. She looked too plain and ordinary instead of being something that stood out. The park being open, I guess, was the next logical step for this franchise. But what do you know? It's run by somebody ignorant. The raptor thing I just couldn't accept. It's just a silly idea. As the movie goes on, it keeps getting sillier and sillier. What really wasn't helping its case was this character. This guy right here. This character is so set on his ridiculous motives that it is just laughable. I literally laughed out loud multiple times in the theater at what this guy wanted to do with raptors. The rest of the characters were very hit and miss on likability. Chris Pratt was fun as usual. The kids were just sort of there. The younger kid especially, oh my god, something was wrong with this kid. One minute he's a dino nerd, next minute it's time for a sudden backstory that felt so hammered into the movie, it was just shocking and laughable for being presented to the audience that way. There were actually several parts of the movie where I'm pretty sure that they were going for like a cool or serious moment, but it came off as just laughable. This for me was due to the silliness factor of the movie. And I know it's just a movie, have fun with it, but it's a Jurassic Park movie. There's some standards one could expect. A lot of what this movie wanted me to accept was so silly that it took me out of the movie and I just laughed at it. I felt kind of bad about it. One big flaw I felt this movie had going into it from the start was that the trailers I feel just showed too much of the movie. The movie felt very predictable for this reason. The other big flaw of the movie, I feel, was it felt like it was trying to be its own movie with its own ideas, but there were so many nods and callbacks to the original Jurassic Park movie that it actually got annoying. The movie just stopped so many times to say, hey, remember the first Jurassic Park movie? Hey, remember this from the first movie? And this? Remember the first movie? Honestly, yes, at times, I kind of wished I was watching the first movie instead of this. The redeeming factor of this movie is the dinosaurs. This is a Jurassic Park movie, and no one does better dinosaurs in a movie than these guys. No one. You got a lot of dino bang for your buck. The effects turned out pretty good. I sort of wish there was more practical effects, but the CG raptors running through the forest, come on, that was pretty damn cool. Overall, go into this movie just to have fun, but don't expect a thought-provoking, character-driven film with awe-inspiring dinosaurs like the first movie. The film didn't quite find the right balance of trying to capture the magic of the first film while trying to be its own thing at the same time. 31 Film Talk movie grade for Jurassic World, C+.